to the stream. My name is Pharaoh's Niwai, former free spirit, now living a quiet life in seclusion. We're just gonna play a little bit more Diablo 3 while I ramble. This stream won't be any longer than the others. I may or may not have plans. In the meantime, I just realized that the pet choice, I mean, there were only 3 to choose from. It's extremely thematically appropriate, and I don't know how long it'll be before anyone even gets it. Either way, as you can see in his current cosplay, he looks like the king of space. Alright, turning this back to Torment, which I will definitely turn back down, but you know. Checking the chat. Where's the chat? There isn't a chat, because this is pre-recorded. Alright, let's see what we got here. Random things. I don't have gems yet. Screw it. Siegebreaker Assault Beast. Just go for the main one.
Need more time.
Wait for it. I think they're typically immune to being slowed, unfortunately. Could be wrong. Oh, looks like I am wrong.
Too low on discipline. I need more discipline. I really could do that.
Look, we all got kings. Don't worry about it. Alright, so... what was it? Yeah, I'm not making this one. Ah, you have died. Okay, that's the hint to bring it down to master. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. So what I'm hoping for with this season...
Still waiting.
Nope. That's fine. What I'm hoping for with this season is that, given enough time, I'll actually be able to just clear all the way up to, Actually, hold on a second. Let me kill this one guy and I'll just open it up and show you. There's one thing I really like about Diablo 3 as well. Like, I'm not really good at playing, say, Minecraft, because I need a goal. You can have a goal in Minecraft, thank God. But in general, it's just hang around and do nothing, and I'm not good at that. It's like build a house, cool, there it is. What do I do with it? I need goals. With Diablo 3 seasons, it's like, okay, do this, complete 5 bounties, cool, put 5 gems in your gear, blah blah blah. All the way down at the very end, it's like, okay, finish a rift within 4 minutes at least 13 difficulty. Get 3 legendary gems up to level 70, which takes a while. Complete 3 conquests. I forget where to find those, but they're kind of difficult. Kill Asmodee in under 20 seconds, blah blah blah. Level grift at complete a grift at 70. Extract 40 legendary powers. Basically, this is the I am done. I don't need to play Diablo 3 again for like another 6 months. Like, I like that there are like finality to it. That there is finality to it. You notice that it doesn't give you anything super special. It's just like, here's a pet. It's not even a pet like a unique one. I'm pretty sure I've had that pet before. But like here, if you can make it to Conqueror, we'll give you stash space. Essentially, it'll keep trying to increase how much inventory space you can have back at the base, in exchange for you just doing really well for the season. No. Gotta go, gotta get to it. Oh, right, I took off cantrips. Or health drops. Oh no, my cantrips.
Not enough discipline.
Not enough discipline for you. I can discipline myself, but not on camera. And therefore I don't get distracted. Oh man. There we go. After all this time. What was it? Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. I was considering playing Monk at first because I really like 7-sided strike. Wait, forget about it just now. Mouse just said it. Exploding palm. Like, I like the set combines them too, so every single strike applies to palm. Every time you apply palm when it's already there, it automatically explodes. Like, it's a really cool set. You lost your pulse of reflection. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Now, an expert gamer would dodge these things. I should play Dark Souls on stream. Oh my god, I am okay at Dark Souls. Okay, which one of you keeps doing that? Playing up Diablo 2 to know where this is going. I swear I think when Diablo 3 first came out, they didn't have these. Because I remember being like, where's the fallen, like, resurrector shamans? Like, I really don't think they existed in the game in the early levels. Like, it might have been in later acts. But in adventure mode, it doesn't matter, everything's everywhere. Also, I have no reason to be down here doing this. What am I doing? Just keep running. This does not bode well for us being able to defeat the big guy. Just stand here and take it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. We have... I'd rather like rapid fire. Oh my god, we finally have grenades. But it's a little too early. Shoot him a few more times. Okay, your maximum hatred is increased. You gain 30 hatred and 3 discipline anytime you hit my health globe. Okay, cool, cool. I forgot about that. Ooh, can I beat these? The answer is no. Can I try? Yes. I have so much lifesteal, you think I could survive this. We're already gonna drop down to expert again. Which is fine. The point is to level up. I'll be dropping necro gear. Do I look like a necromancer? I need healing. Oop. Surely I can get out of this. The end of... what is it? The end of Thor Ragnarok. Like, hey guys, it's like, guys, we've succeeded. Look at this, you've overthrown me. Oh man, we all work together on this.
In the eastern kingdom of Kyrgyzstan, I heard...
No. Vroom. Okay. Let's see. I think I should probably level him up. Stunning all enemies around.
Useful skill.
Yes, it is. Good point that I forgot about. I can just become intangible while I have a dude next to me who draws threat. I mean, not for long, but it's there. Boop, boop, boop. Right. Hey. Okay. Oh man. Oh, right. On a completely unrelated note,
Need more hatred to do that.
I've more or less decided that this weekend I'm going to sit down and actually just write scripts. Oh, that's cool. It's gotta be something for the season. Did I just not read it? Either way, I'm gonna sit down and actually just write scripts for the handful of videos about gardening, D&D and such. Because clearly I don't have it in me to stick to topic on stream yet. I may have trouble remembering what I'm talking about from one minute to the next. One more. Oop. Okay. Oh no. Oh yeah, we haven't gotten the EXP lasting thing.
I must wait longer.
Ah, screw it. Okay. Poor Broseph can't even survive this. Even Speedwagon was destroyed.
I must wait longer.
He's nothing like Speedwagon. He's just not cool enough. My entire body fell off. Sir, he's like, did he make it? No, he was destroyed. Annihilated? Yes, sir. He was billed. That's at this point just like a standard meme. Like it's not even funny anymore. But I still laugh at that when you just see a random just like B emote or like alternate letter that just happens to look like a B. Like the Schlongen? Schleifeness? Schlongen. Show me your Schlongen. Here. Oh no. I may have clicked out of the monitor. For the first time. Newon was free for first time. That's bullshit. See, the thing about it is, I keep coming back. One of us is immortal. I've always liked stories like that. Well, I wouldn't say always, right? But as well. We have somebody who just cannot die. And it's like, okay, you have sort of Lex Luthor moment of, look, whatever it is I was going to do, you know, haha, evil laugh, chuckle, chuckle, whatever. We gotta deal with this. We gotta deal with this, like, right now. Like, what do we trap him? Can we pay him to leave? Pro tip, that probably works more often than you think. Like, I would never accept money from... You can't stop us. Yes, but maybe I will pay you to leave. I do have bills. So do I. They're covered... Oh, God, never mind. Damn it. My brain's just all over the place. Pay me in rupees. It's like, Indonesian rupees? I don't even know if that's a thing. These feet are so great, I'll become more powerful by wearing them. Okay. Action shot. You shoot people. Okay. Shadow. Oh my god, thank you. The time has come. Hold up. You run away, you vault. No, it's a hold up. Options. Gameplay. Elective mode. Very, very important. A long time ago, whoa. A long time ago, I try to open my talent tree with tea. I didn't like this. That time has long since passed. Now it is the shiznit. I love it. Push button to receive. You will not die. I mean, you have to be one shot, but still. As long as there are no enemies within 10 yards. Not happening. A quiver full of friends who fly faster than you. Oh my god, you're so clever. Nope. Nope. Oh, I am screwed on ice. Damn it. Frozen? Innervating. Uh-oh. Just use that shadow power. Okay. Okay, this has got to be possible. Probably not by me, but possible in general. Okay, we're heading back to town. Oh, actually...
I need to go back.
Alright, we're gonna repair our stuff and head back over. I'm one with the animal inside. I recall this weakening. I may have been singing the animal earlier when I woke up. I've been awake for like not very long now. I'm in bed. I'm, as usual, a corpse, slowly reanimating. Bones breaking, organs making weird sounds. Neck bent at weird angle. Cats hanging out for no obvious reason. And like, I reach over to my phone and I push YouTube for some reason, and it's like, do you want to listen to The Animal by Disturbed? And it's like, yes. Yes, I do. I really do love that song. Yeah, I know, it's tuney, whatever. But, wait, can I sell that? Yeah, boy! Still low enough that I don't think it's a good idea. Oh, hold on. Okay. I'm level 16. The bows were level 6. Oh my god, it makes so much more sense now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, boy! 47 becomes 86. My god. Okay. I think we just resolved the damage issue. Yeah, you heard him.
Yes.
He's so Zoten cool.
I love the feel of discovery.
You should go to the Session, it's really important. Shut up, Kane, get out of my head. Get out of my head, Charles. Oh god. I don't remember the campaign story too well, but I'm pretty sure somebody showed up in town and went, I'll hit you with Kane. It's real sad too. This strange lady's been blasting me. It usually goes the other way around. There we go. Now we got the damage. Beautiful. In place of a Dark Lord... Oh, I'm sorry, bro. In place of a Dark Lord, you would have a queen. Beautiful and terrible as a dawn. I don't mean to make fun of Lord of the Rings too much. I may be one of those people who owns the Silmarillion. Do not judge. It is a great book.
I wish I could do that.
Come on, you can survive this. Adventuring heavy crossbow, that better not be as good as what I already have. I will be like, yeah, that sucks. But, I mean, not really, because I can deconstruct it. Oh, no. Oh my god! Oh, it's one of the really bad ones. But it's still legendary. Right, legendary. Jesus! Guys, we're in business. Yeah, boy! Oh, we are gonna fly.
Ready yet?
Get out of my way, I had to keep censoring myself. My sense of humor has way too many cuss words in it. I guess I don't really have to censor it. I'm not monetized or anything, but not going to be, but I still feel better if I don't rely on shock humor. That said, my favorite manga, oh my god, throughout history, one of my favorite manga, full stop, comedy manga, specifically, was Angel. Sorry, Angel and Setsu, two very different manga. One of those is, Prawn. Angel and Setsu was from the guy who did Claymore, and if you look at early Claymore, you can see the art. But, you know, there's art on the pages. Bruh. It was so funny. Oh my god.
Perhaps it's your boy.
Oh snap, it's their boy! Oh man, this is going poorly. This is going poorly. Truth be told, it went rather poorly. Regardless of whether or not you play it, I would heavily suggest you go back and watch the trailer for what are they called? What are they called? I just keep opening the wrong thing. I don't think any of this is gonna matter right now. Something of Vampire Coast. Total Warhammer 2. It's the only campaign I got anywhere near finishing, and I got stuck at the very end. It's just taking so long, I just gave up on it. That said, it was really cool. I say so much. It's, if you like RTSs at all, like if you like Total War games, the Vampire Coast ones, particularly the chick, the woman who is not a mermaid, it's excellent. Like, it is just, it's really fun. I don't know why I did that. That helped me in no way. Oh man. I have a Death's Breath? I'm not high enough level for that. Okay, we don't have a shoulder. Can I make a shoulder? Shoulder begins with S. What? Okay, no I can't. I can make him a thing, I just don't think I need to. Just below the level required for anything important. Oh, well there you go. I need to make a quiver. Oh my god, I mean, I'm all a quiver. Why is everything so high a level? Am I just out of blue? No. I have a good helm. I can't make shoulders. Okay, 11, 11, 8, 3, 8. So gloves and chest. Let's start with chest in case I run out. Don't think it's gonna make too much of a difference. This will. Okay, much more HP. Oh. Belt, pants, boots. What about wrist? Do we bracer? No, can't really do that. I haven't set that all. Chest, 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 chest. Ah, screw it. YOLO YOLO once. Good enough. I was so cocky just a moment ago. Oh, I desperately need intelligence. The good thing I'm not popular, that would be clipped like a motherfucker. Sorry. Let's see here. I can't really make much else. No, I think we're about good. I don't really have anything to gamble with. No way to really make much. Alright, let's try again. I like bolas a lot. I think we'll just stick with that. This is extremely powerful. The Nightbane. God, that's such a high amount of damage. 1600%. Alright. Let's try again. Maybe I should just try not getting immediately eaten by him. We can probably make it.
Too low on discipline.
Okay. If Thaddeus? I don't know his name. If Jimmy over there can manage to keep anybody busy, I'll be fine. Why did I use that? Why did I use that? Ah, man. I'm gonna get smacked. Oh, hey. The armor's working. There we go. Okay, we're doing this. We are 100% able to do this. Shit. Run, Billy! What is his name? Yasha. Run, Yasha! In official Diablo lore, every boy is named Billy. Every single one. Without exception. Nope.
Need more time.
Ah, I keep forgetting which button I have equipped. Wait. Nope, looks like he couldn't wait. Nice! An ox! No. Okay. There you go. How many life per second do I have right now? Okay, that could be significant. Give him anything at all. Oh right, for beating bosses you get stuff. I legit forgot. Neat. Just my first shoulders. Oh god, that's pretty good. Hey! My current regen per second is 65. Its head's 46. Jesus. Alright. That is pretty good as well. Came up to 112.95. Not sure why there's a .95 there. But that's pretty cool. Let's see here. Does he need any of this? Not really. This should actually help him a lot.
This will aid me.
We think it will aid you. We don't know. Okay, I'm having to actually look.
I will use this.
I swear there was like a button you could hold for that. Alright, let's head back to base. I'm waiting for a call that's not coming. Call isn't coming? Okay, let's see her. Alright. Salvage a couple things. Sell what I can salvage.
You really should take a look at all the new things I've found.
But I like bolas. They're cool. Alright. I think it's gonna be a bit before they have anything I need. Okay, let's go around. I might actually be able to finish something in one video. That seems impossible, but it could happen. Oh man, what was it? Oh, dating the video a bit here, but Bibu had her birthday sort of collab with a bunch of people, like just hanging out. I would totally recommend watching that if you like Jackbox. It was hilarious. God, I wish I could play Jackbox with people. I have always wanted to play Jackbox with people. But, well, it is what it is. It's just, I don't... Once upon a time, I had a friend group, but that sort of passed. And Jackbox isn't the kind of game that's really fun with strangers you can't hear. It's silly because I have a decent income now. I could afford to just buy it and be the person to be like, hey, I'll host. But it doesn't really matter because enough time passed that I just don't know anybody anymore. And that seems to just be what life is like. That's a sort of, just adjusting that over time. What else? Oh yeah, the Witch Doctor-ness. I was so annoyed for a bit because I'm like, it's like a worse Necromancer. And then years later they added the Necromancer as a paid expansion. That was so stupid. Well, that's cheap. I'll take it. Issue there is that the Witch Doctor is a Necromancer. That's the whole point. So I always thought that was really weird. Like, I like the Diablo 3 version Necromancer. So they decided to focus less on zoo and more on other things. Like, constant explosions. Which is cool. Ooh, we are barely gonna make it if we do. I mean, we run out of time, but like... Wait for it. Wait, I'm level 18. When did that happen? Just now. Oh yeah. You think I would pay... Wow! Okay. Strafe? You could have better counter hops. Sure could. But anyway. The enemies are chilled. Chakram. Screw it. Let's go shocking. Oh yeah. I can finally have a companion, but it's just the Raven. Actually, I'll take that. Dancing Queen. What was that? I like Strafe, but I don't really have the stuff right now to use it. Get them, bird! I remember I quit Diablo 3 one time. Playing by myself, I was just really enjoying it that season. Because I reached the ultimate. Like, I was in the Marauder set, I believe it's called, where I had like 1,000,000 turrets, all these pets, everything was Oliver Scream. And they were just shooting chakrams. They were just mowing down everything, and I was like, yeah, I won. I think I didn't bother to finish all the stuff that I should have. I just decided that I felt like I'd done enough. And like nowadays it's like, oh, there's challenges and like solo stuff. Like Tessus, you know, I think there's one thing where they just put you in an outfit. And it's like, you can do this in this amount of time. So here you go. Give it a shot, see if you actually understand how to play your class. Like, I think I would have liked that back then too. It's neat to think this game's been around long enough that you can think back on like previous eras, like an MMO. Oh yeah, I threw together a mage in current WoW, which is, I have no idea, 9.2 or something. Kind of boring, as they've always been when you're leveling. But one weird thing is they decided that you shouldn't be able to do, you shouldn't have the split damage on Arcane Barrage until you're like level 30 something, which is disappointing. But they put the talent above it that you have to take to get it. Okay. It's like reverberation or something. The talent that makes it so the more targets you hit, the more damage you do to each target. You take that, and underneath it you get, you have a new talent you have to take like 2 levels later or something that says you may now hit more than one target. And it's like, guys, I don't want to sound like, you know, I'm backseating here, but I feel like that's backwards. Like, it's not that it doesn't do anything, because I guess it increases it by 15% flat, but it's so weird. Oh, and obviously fire is still screwed up as it's always been. Pyroblast doesn't even do anything early on. Like, it doesn't have the, you know, you get 2 crits in a row. Which, how are you going to get 2 crits in a row? Also, Fire Blast is still called Fire Blast when you take the talent that changes it. But it's not a passive, it's an active with the exact same name. It's like, guys, no. Come on, guys. You can change the name. Like, just call the base one something simple, like Bloom or Fume or whatever it's called with a Forge. Like, it's odd to replace Fire Blast with Fire Blast. They didn't even have the decency to call it rank 2 or anything. The atmosphere in that game hasn't changed either. It was like 3 AM, I queued up for a dungeon. VFA dungeons, because apparently I didn't do it right. No big deal. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice I killed everything. The tank was getting annoyed because we weren't properly sneaking around. We didn't properly sneak around one set of enemies, and it's like, it literally took 10 seconds to kill them. It's like, dude, come on. Like, no. Like, I've always been one of those people who's like, I would rather pull things that might get pulled than trying to sneak through a dungeon when you're leveling for EXP. Like, you're doing the dungeon for EXP anyway. Let's see here. God. We'll say tanking in WoW is so much easier than FF14. But that's neither here nor there. Let's see. Do I have anything to... Yeah, okay. What else? What else? I really... This is sort of out of nowhere, but I'm still bitter, like, years later, that they give Brewmaster the worst mastery the game has ever had, and may ever have. It used to be that if you picked the monk, you got a thing that made you parry. Like, it gave you a parry bonus. If I remember right, Brewmaster monks had something like 18% parry chance. And then you had dodge on top of that, which was like 50-60% by end raid gear. They decided to give them no parry, even though it's a monk. I don't know if you can see me blinking, but holy shit. And then decided that they would give them low dodge, like artificially low dodge, and be like, okay, your mastery is every time you don't dodge, your dodge increases. Like, okay. That's stupid, but fine, that's cool. And if you ever dodge once, you lose every single bit of your dodge bonus, so you're back to like 10%. What? In practice, it's not even good. It's just silly. Like, every point of mastery that you take feels like you're getting weaker, because you could have had crit, which makes it so that every time you receive a heal, it rolls a crit chance to see if you receive that heal again. Or 75% or something like that. 65, I believe it is. And it's like, I would rather, like, something like that be their mastery. I mean, there's lots of other stuff you could use, but that's so dumb. Oh my god. But yeah, I basically don't even like Monk because of that. Which sucks, because Monk was my favorite class so much in every game I've ever played. But like, the mastery is absolute garbage. It's like, okay, well don't get it. It's like, you can't. They got rid of reforging back when they started WoW. And it's like, so you can't pick your secondaries. It's like, well, they said, we're going to make it so that gems and enchants are really powerful, and you won't even notice that reforging is missing. They didn't. Mathematically, I don't even think they increased anything. I think it was literally just one dude said words, and no one else acted on it. And then they got rid of how many sockets you had until there's basically none. Then you got rid of how many enchantments you have until you have very few. And it's like, okay, my stats are whatever happens to drop. Cool. This is like FF14 now. It's much easier to balance. Nice. But WoW was known as a game where you could customize for like 30-something specs. And like all these things you could do to make yourself different. And it's like, why? Because it's like, okay, if I pick Brewmaster, I have to be like, oh look, this has mastery on it. I guess my attack power will go up. About it. I don't think I do anything to slow, do it? Not yet. We'll just pick this, make it simple. Either way, just... so bitter about that. It was so nice. Like, in Mr. Pandaria to play a Brewmaster. Like, you just got where you were basically back to CTC cap, like Kata. Where you're like, okay, I can't. It is very, very unlikely that something will just hit me normally. Like, one way or another, I am always ready. And then they were like, okay, well, you need armor. And it's like, no, I don't need armor. It's like, okay, well, we'll make sure dodging is something that builds over time. And it's like, no. It's like, not unless it's going to stick around. And it's like, I don't... Oh, and then they gave them Rising Sun Kick and everything. And it's like, that BFA absolutely slaughtered spec identity on purpose. Like, they announced that was the intention. They were like, specs feel too much like classes, so we feel that every spec should just be some additions to a class, but they didn't consistently do that. Some still feel like they're their own class in the way that they should. Because, I mean, seriously, if you're playing a Demonologist or a Destruction Warlock, they should not be that similar. Whereas one is playing a Zoo build and the other is playing a Nuke build. But, for some reason... instead of that, all three specs of... Oh god, right, Demon Hunter. This bothered me so bad. For Demon Hunter, you had one that was all chaos damage and one that was all fire and physical. Physical and chaos and physical and fire. It's like, okay, you're a tank who sets himself on fire magically and everything around you has to get rid of you because your presence will eventually kill everyone in the room. They were like, nah, let's just give that, just make that a talent for the DPS spec. And it's like, okay, I don't like that, but it's a talent. Then they made it baseline. Then they emphasized the shit out of it. And it's like, Havoc is not supposed to be all about fire. Why? It's like, it was so cool. And so you're like, yeah, now you go in, your Brewmaster is doing Rising Sun Kick. You might as well just pull out Fist of Fury. It's not gonna make any difference.
I need healing.
He needed healing. It's like... I still think the peak class design, and I understand this would be controversial to some people, but, I mean, everything's controversial when it comes to class design, but, was Legion. For almost every spec, Legion was the best. Even some of the ones that people really didn't like, I did. I thought that's when they understood every spec had an identity, and it was so important. so cool. That's when they really emphasized being in melee range as like a holy paladin. And like the idea that having as many demons out as possible is what you should be doing as a demonologist. And like, they said, you know what, Windwalker should have something to do with wind. It shouldn't just be a cute name. Man, that's when Brewmaster started actually having like, and when they added like the big brew attack thing, it was actually a focus on like hitting a lot of enemies for a lot of threats all of a sudden. What was it? Filling an area with mist and then sucking it up to heal people as a Mistweaver? Like, that was so cool. Oh, God. I'm trying to think. Some of the things they kept, because I think the Phoenix, I'm pretty damn sure, the Phoenix was part of Fire. Let's see here. What else? I liked Fury a bit. It wasn't great. It was cool with arms. To be like the dude with a giant cursed sword and be like... And to have this echo going on where it's just like you hit for an absolutely bonkers amount of damage to everything around you. Oh, and there's a second one that follows it around made of shadow. That was cool. Protection, having a shield that screams out fire at anything that attacks you. That was cool. Oh, man. Paladin protection shield. That's when they added Wake of Ashes. That they, I believe, never get rid of. It was just that cool. Let's see here. Since then, I just feel like everything's gone downhill. Like, even survival now, like, I was one of those people who actually liked the survival change. I feel they put so much emphasis on Wildfire Bomb at this point that it's just not the same thing. Okay, hold up. I got off on a tangent. I mean, that's what I do, but... Oh, man. That said, at least it's still different than the other two. They didn't, like, go back on that and be like, actually, they just use bows again. You know, class identity. It's like... No, if you're playing survival, you are playing something different, like enhancement to elemental shaman. Like, you are not the same thing. Like, you use a bow, I use a spear, we are not the same. And initially I didn't like it, but I guess I do think it's cool that some of their abilities do have them do some range stuff. By seemingly being like, okay, they have, like, a hand crossbow that you just whip out. Like, it's not meant to be part of their normal repertoire. It's like, okay, I need to hit that guy over there, and it's just like the rogue's secret, you know, the rogue's secret hand crossbow with a poison dagger type, or a poison bolt, so like that kind of thing. Like, that's cool. That's fine. Attention. Alright. Okay, this is the one where we need to get to the barracks. Eventually. I'm glad Diablo 3 never got that. Though I do wish they would have redesigned Monk a little bit. Because it's a little sad that they have Twirly Twirly as their main source of damage for several sets. Also, though, there's two sets that use, unless I'm mistaken, Swirling Wind and Tempest Rush. And the other one is Tempest Rush and Swirling Wind. It's like, why? One of them you might not need Tempest Rush with. It might be that it doesn't, but I think there's two that use Swirling Wind. And it's like, why? Like, why couldn't you emphasize a different skill? Like, they don't have many. But like, that just means that each one of them should be given special care. Like, they could have, like, instead of doing Sweeping Winds twice, they could have, like, a Cyclone Strike set up. Now my brain's like, oh, remember what all the abilities are? I don't know, I'm just rambling. It's not a big deal. This place is empty. That's very strange. Guys, is anybody alive? Guys? Oh shit. Oh, we're going in. Probably not getting this in time, but... Okay. Damn it. Oh, this is gonna end so poorly. Did I get him? No, not quite.
I must wait long. I must heal.
Can't possibly do this. Unless, by sheer coincidence, I suddenly can. God. We're still very early on, so I don't have like a giant burst button yet. Which is what you really want when you...
I'll be telling stories about that for a while.
Talk about your mom again? I got spiders. Your spider throws webs at the enemies that slow them down. Taking that. Well, this mark for death, but that's only 15%. Now we're good. Shadow power. Oh, when you activate it, enemies are slowed. Slowed enemies take 20% additional damage. Alright. Grenade. Hardened. Kinky. Okay, let's just try grenades for a bit. Ah, okay, we can actually see what the bow's doing now. Just shooting fireballs. I don't know how much damage is on that. I don't think there's a way for... Oh, no, a way for me to know. Okay, we finally have gem slots, so that's cool. But, not a lot I can do. Damn, I blinked out so bad I didn't know they were there. Increases the effect by 85%. Okay, just pop this in. There you go. Okay, I just got a chest slot. Not really gonna make any difference yet. But you can pop them out anytime you want to. Don't know if I'm gonna lose the HP, I died too easily. Okay, let's go back to town and we got one more and we'll call it for today. I should really put chapters on this video. It's like when I ramble about one. Okay, we have all of them. Alright, last one. I read that as Slipknot. I now have I did my time. Okay, Psychosocial Baby is still the best version of that song. Like, I forget his name, but the lead singer, I believe, was their frontman one way or another. I won't say that he said it's a better version, but he did say he liked it. That was funny, and there's nothing wrong with it. I understand that people get really defensive about metal and anything even remotely related to metal. Because, once again, genre is just one of those things that depends on who you ask at what time of day, but... I really just like that Silly Remix's version of the song. It lined up so well. Oh, there's I'm gonna say musical artist called The Caretaker that produces, I believe that they refer to it as, for lack of a better term, memory-inducing music. It's not even intended to be music exactly. If you want to listen to something that, while trying to, for lack of a better term, disassociate, it's very good. I mean, I know this is out of nowhere, but like, I ran into it recently and I kind of like more people to hear it. If you've ever seen the animation, the manga animation for the Darkness Devil, that has like the loud, deep whale sounds, the hell siren sound, that's what it's from. Alright, this is probably the wrong way. Yes. Okay, screw it, I just kind of want the speed. There we go.
It's just a taste.
My studies indicate that the high-level cleric of the Zakaron named Akan began to sense the corruption that was eating away at the heart of his faith. He knew this corrupt.
Alright. I'm not gonna go on about it in this video, but Diablo 4's version of Mephisto, to put it very simply, was extremely disappointing. Blizzard has seemingly never, in their entire history as a company, understood the concepts of anger, hatred, or just fear. None of them. None of them. Every time they just have something come out and go, smash, and they're like, it is the very concept of fear itself. Like, okay. Or something go like, and they're like, oh no, he's anger. Like, without exception. Always bad. The closest they've ever gotten of anything that I remember was the Shah of Pride. When someone would die, he would actually, like, one of his lines he might throw out is, they weren't good enough to be with your group. And it's like, that's so good! But that was it. Like, nothing else. Like, Diablo 4's Mephisto was just some guy. It's like, he's the concept of hatred, and he's like, hey, don't let your hatred get the best of you, we got places to be. And it's like, no. Absolutely not. Like, no. Like, unless this is supposed to be a parody, I don't know what they were thinking. At no point did he seem in any way like he was related to the concept of having a passionate, like, distaste for something. Like, he was too hatred. Like, I don't want to just insult random actors here, so I won't, but he seemed to have hit the direction for his voice acting and script was just, they just say stuff and say it in a slightly soothing voice. It's like, okay. And that was it. I could dissect that game for a while, but like, it's not really worth it here and now. It's just, God, it was so bad. I hope that the expansion is better, or like they completely redesign the game over time. But it's current Blizzard. I really doubt they'll do it. There we go. When you take fatal damage, the Templar saves you, or just increase your regeneration. That's actually a hard one. I'm gonna say save me from stuff. Okay. And here we go for this video, probably. That's a lot of HP. Huh.
Your deeds should be rewarded. You have finished all.
Boop. The long shot, the dead eye, the Umbral Oath, the quick straw belt. And we go over the Hadrig and go like, whoop, 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 whoop. Damn, look at that! Son? Why? I used to think sharks were my friends. I know better now. Okay. What's my HP? 3633? Good stuff. Just good stuff. Okay, can you... This name. Oh my god, I love the names. The long shot. Yeah, boy. Okay, before I get stupid, we need to wrap this video up. Once again, if you made it to the end, somehow don't know this, I'll repeat it. These are just practice videos for me to learn to, speak on stream again. They're basically intended for me to go back and listen to and understand what I did wrong, what I need to stop doing, when to cut myself off. If you didn't find them entertaining, that's okay. I don't know why you made it to the end of the video though, but that sound. I specifically record these just so I don't pretend to stream towards OBS with the recording off and then learn nothing. So let's say 6 months from now I'm doing different videos, I'm more consistent, I have so much variety going on. This is something you can look back on to see how far I've gone, because I know I will. And something to perhaps clip and throw at me later to embarrass the shit out of me. I don't even have an outro phrase yet. I have no idea what to say. Except, you know, hey, look, a spider. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, you know the deal. Like, subscribe, whatever. Either way, I'll be back with another one soon. And, thanks for watching. See ya.